In the depths of forbidden libraries, one book haunts every seeker's dreams, the Kitab al-Azif, known to the West as the Necronomicon. More than myth, more than fiction, this text represents humanity's deepest fear, knowledge that transforms the knower forever. Tonight, we trace the real origins of this legendary tome and discover why it refuses to die. They call him the Mad Arab, Abdul al-Hazred, wandering the empty quarters of Arabia in the 8th century. But madness and revelation often wear the same face. What if his visions in those endless dunes weren't hallucinations, but glimpses into cosmic truths too vast for human minds? What if the Necronomicon isn't just a book of spells, but a map of reality's hidden architecture? Every culture has its forbidden text. Egypt had the Book of Coming Forth by Day. Tibet guarded the Bardo Toddle, but the Necronomicon stands apart, not as scripture, but as witness, a testament to what lies beyond the veil of ordinary perception. Tonight, we pierce that veil together. The name itself holds power. Necronomicon, the Book of Dead Names. But in Arabic, Kitab al-Azif means something far more unsettling, the Book of the Howling. Not the howling of wind or wolves, but the cosmic wail of entities that exist between dimensions. Abdul al-Hazred claimed he could hear them in the desert silence. History tells us al-Hazred died horribly in Damascus, torn apart by invisible forces in day-broad light. Witnesses spoke of his final words, "The stars are right and the gates grow thin." Was this the ravings of madness or a prophet's last warning? His death matches the fate of many who claim to possess the book's secrets. The book's journey through time reads like a curse, from Arabic to Greek, translated by Theodorus Philetus in 950 AD, from Greek to Latin by Olaus Wormius in 1228. Each translation brought disaster to its translator. Each copy demanded a price in sanity from those who dared to read it completely. But here's what the stories miss. The Necronomicon isn't just about cosmic horror. It's about cosmic truth. Al-Hazred didn't write fiction. He wrote observations. His book catalogs entities and dimensions that modern physics is only beginning to theorize. String theory, parallel universes, quantum entanglement, all whispered first in desert winds to a wandering Arab scholar.
The infamous Cthulhu mythos that H.P. Lovecraft built around the book wasn't pure imagination. Lovecraft claimed the book came to him in dreams, but what if those dreams were something more? What if the Necronomicon reaches across time, planting its seeds in receptive minds, ensuring its survival through fiction when fact becomes too dangerous?
Consider this. Every major breakthrough in human consciousness has been preceded by someone accessing forbidden knowledge. The Renaissance followed the rediscovery of Hermetic texts. The Enlightenment came after scholars studied Islamic philosophy. What transformations await us if the Necronomicon's true contents were revealed? The book describes 7 gates between worlds. Ancient Mesopotamian texts speak of 7 gates to the underworld. Kabbalah teaches 7 heavens. Hindu tradition names 7 chakras. Coincidence? Or is the Necronomicon describing the actual spiritual architecture of reality, the blueprint that mystics across cultures have glimpsed but never fully grasped? Al-Azif wrote of the Old Ones, ancient beings who ruled before humanity's dawn. Modern archaeology keeps finding evidence of advanced civilizations that vanished without explanation. Göbekli Tepe, the Younger Dryas impact, megalithic structures that defy conventional dating. Are we uncovering the physical remains of the Old Ones' reign? The book's most dangerous secret isn't its spells, it's its mathematics. Al-Azif included geometric formulas that describe reality's fundamental structure. These aren't mystical symbols, they're engineering blueprints. The Great Pyramid, Stonehenge, Angkor Wat, all built using principles that echo the Necronomicon's mathematical revelations. Every genuine practitioner of the occult knows the book's cardinal rule: never attempt the complete ritual of awakening. Legend says it opens a permanent doorway between dimensions. But what if this isn't superstition? What if consciousness itself is the key that unlocks these cosmic gates? What if the real danger is evolution, transformation beyond human recognition? The Vatican's secret archives allegedly contain 3 copies of the Necronomicon. The British Museum's restricted collection houses fragments. The Biblioteca Nationale in Paris guards what may be Wormius's original Latin translation. Why do the world's most powerful institutions lock away a fictional book? Modern technology offers new insights into the text's mysteries. Computer analysis of surviving fragments reveals mathematical patterns that predict astronomical events with impossible accuracy. The book describes stellar alignments that won't occur for thousands of years. How did an 8th century desert wanderer calculate cosmic mechanics that challenge modern supercomputers? The book's influence extends far beyond horror fiction. Quantum physicists reference its descriptions of parallel dimensions. Neurobiologists study its insights into consciousness expansion. Even NASA has quietly investigated its astronomical predictions. The mad Arabs' ravings have become tomorrow's scientific breakthroughs. Al-Azif claimed the book taught him to see through time, past, present, and future, existing simultaneously. Einstein's relativity proved time's malleability. Quantum mechanics revealed observation's role in creating reality. The Necronomicon describes these concepts 1,000 years before physics caught up. Was Al-Azif humanity's first quantum mystic? The book's strangest claim involves human evolution. Al-Azif wrote that humanity represents a hybrid creation, part terrestrial, part cosmic. Modern genetics reveals mysterious gaps in human evolution. Our DNA contains sequences of unknown origin. Are we discovering scientific proof of the Necronomicon's most radical assertion? Every major world religion contains echoes of Necronomicon themes. The Christian Book of Revelation describes cosmic battles and dimensional invasions. Hindu texts speak of cyclic ages and returning gods. Islamic traditions include jinn, entities from parallel dimensions. The Necronomicon provides the missing context that connects these scattered fragments. The book's ritual instructions aren't mere superstition, they're consciousness technology. Specific geometric patterns, mathematical ratios, astronomical timings, and mental disciplines that alter human perception. What medieval scholars called magic, we might recognize as applied consciousness engineering. The Necronomicon is an instruction manual for transcending ordinary reality. Modern chaos magicians report success adapting Necronomicon techniques. They describe the rituals as practical methods for accessing altered states of consciousness and manipulating probability. Not supernatural, but rather supra-rational. ways of thinking and being that transcend normal human limitations while remaining grounded in natural law. The book's prophecies extend beyond cosmic horror into cosmic evolution. Al-Hazred predicted humanity's eventual merger with higher dimensional beings, not conquest or destruction, but transformation. Evolution guided by intelligence beyond current human comprehension. The Old Ones returning not as conquerors, but as midwives to humanity's next phase of development. Archaeological evidence increasingly supports the book's historical claims. Ancient sites worldwide show identical construction techniques despite zero contact between cultures. Mathematical constants appear in structures separated by oceans and millennia. The Necronomicon explains this impossibility. A worldwide civilization existed before recorded history, guided by non-human intelligence. The book's description of dream states between sleeping and waking perfectly matches modern understanding of lucid dreaming and out-of-body experiences. Al-Hazred detailed techniques for conscious astral projection that contemporary researchers are only now validating. The Mad Arab was mapping consciousness itself.
Linguistic analysis reveals the Necronomicon's influence on languages worldwide. Words and phrases from the text appear in isolated tribal languages, medieval manuscripts, and modern channeled communications, as if the book's language represents some kind of universal tongue, a cosmic Esperanto that transcends human linguistics. The book's astronomical data proves particularly unsettling. It describes star configurations that existed thousands of years ago and predicts changes thousands of years in the future. Al-Hazred somehow observed stellar mechanics across vast time periods. Either he possessed impossible knowledge, or he accessed perspective outside normal space-time constraints. Medical researchers studying the book's biological descriptions find accurate information about genetics, neurology, and cellular processes unknown until modern microscopy. The text describes DNA structure, brain chemistry, and immune system functions with precision that challenges our understanding of ancient knowledge. How did pre-medieval scholarship achieve such insight? The Necronomicon's mathematical formulas, when properly decoded, describe technologies beyond current human capability. Energy extraction from dimensional boundaries, consciousness transfer between bodies, matter transformation at the quantum level. The book isn't just mystical, it's a technical manual for abilities we haven't yet learned to use. Every attempt to create a complete modern version of the Necronomicon has failed or resulted in disaster for the compiler, not because of supernatural curse, but because the human mind cannot safely process the book's complete contents without proper preparation. The knowledge demands consciousness evolution to contain it safely. The book describes consciousness as the fundamental force of reality, not emerging from matter, but creating it. Quantum physics now suggests consciousness plays a primary role in physical reality. The observer effect, quantum entanglement, non-local causation. The Necronomicon presented consciousness-based physics centuries before science arrived at these conclusions. Ancient traditions worldwide speak of watchers, beings who observe human development across ages. The Necronomicon identifies these entities and explains their purpose. Consciousness evolution requires external guidance. Humanity is not evolving alone, but under the careful supervision of intelligences that transcended these limitations eons ago. The book's ritual calendar aligns with astronomical events in ways that suggest deeper cosmic rhythms. Solar maximum cycles, galactic alignment, planetary conjunctions, all correlate with the text's descriptions of optimal times for consciousness expansion. The universe itself pulses with opportunity for those who understand these cycles.
Modern physicists theorizing about extra-dimensional space find their mathematics echoing formulas scattered throughout the Necronomicon. The book describes higher dimensional geometry using principles that parallel current theories about reality's fundamental structure. Al-Azif somehow perceived mathematical relationships that exist beyond three-dimensional experience. The book's most profound insight involves the nature of time itself. Linear progression is illusion. Past, present, and future exist simultaneously in higher dimensional space. Consciousness can learn to perceive this eternal now. The Necronomicon provides practical techniques for temporal transcendence, experiencing reality as it truly exists beyond the illusion of sequence. Every major spiritual breakthrough in human history coincides with someone accessing Necronomicon-like knowledge. Buddha's enlightenment, Christ's teachings, Muhammad's revelations, all describe consciousness expansion techniques that echoed the book's methods. The mad Arab may have codified the universal principles underlying all genuine spiritual transformation. The book warns that humanity approaches a crucial evolutionary threshold. Our technological power now matches our potential for consciousness expansion. We can either transcend our current limitations or destroy ourselves through misapplied knowledge. The choice determines not just humanity's survival, but its transformation into something greater. Modern artificial intelligence research inadvertently follows principles outlined in the Necronomicon's consciousness expansion techniques. Machine learning algorithms mirror methods the book describes for developing non-human intelligence. Are we accidentally creating the technological bridge toward the cosmic consciousness the book prophesies? The truth we've shared tonight transforms everything you thought you knew about ancient wisdom and modern possibility. Join our community of seekers. Subscribe for more truths hidden in plain sight. Together, we're mapping the real mysteries that shape our world and our future. The Necronomicon isn't just history, it's prophecy unfolding in our time. But we've only scratched the surface of what this legendary book truly contains. Stay with us till the end, and you'll discover the mystery buried beneath history. The final revelation will challenge everything you believe about human potential and cosmic destiny. If this resonates with your soul, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe right now. Here is the ultimate truth the Kitab al-Azif reveals. The mad Arab wasn't mad at all. He was the first human to successfully bridge ordinary consciousness and cosmic awareness while retaining his sanity. The Necronomicon isn't a book of horror. It's humanity's instruction manual for conscious evolution. Every monster described represents a stage of consciousness expansion. Every ritual teaches techniques for transcending human limitations. The old ones aren't returning to destroy us. They're returning to guide our transformation into cosmic citizens capable of conscious partnership with universal intelligence. The book has waited centuries for humanity to develop enough wisdom to use its knowledge safely. That time is now.
We stand at the threshold of becoming who we were always meant to be. The truth is out there. Help us reveal it, one story at a time.